It is like, I know, like, people probably roll their eyes, but it is kind of cool that we're going to get Notre Dame versus either Texas or Ohio State in the national championship. Like, that's a big national title game, whichever one comes out of this game tonight.
And will it be the two best teams in the title game? No, probably not.
Probably not.
But, buddy, it's going to be a huge number because do you know what works on television? It's not necessarily 1 versus 2, best versus best. You know what it is?
Brands.
Big brand against big brand. You could ask any of my bosses at CBS if they could go ahead and predict it and just pencil in the national championship game right now. You know what they'd say? Yeah, give me Kentucky and Duke. Well, those aren't the two best teams in the country. That'll be the two teams that draw the biggest number.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Give me Kentucky and Duke.
Like even if Kentucky sucks, like they're still going to have a million national TV games, right?
Even if Kentucky were unranked right now and Mississippi State were ranked 5th in the country right now, and they were both playing a game tomorrow, and you told my bosses you could put either one of them on television. You could put either one on CBS tomorrow, unranked Kentucky, if Kentucky were unranked, or top 5 Mississippi State, if Mississippi State were in the top 5. They would take Kentucky every time. Every time. It's the big brands that matter. And having Notre Dame is maybe the biggest brand, if not certainly one of them. I mean, Notre Dame is so big of a brand that it can tell the ACC and the Big Ten and every other conference, we don't want you. Think about how powerful you are if you can do that.
Right.
In Memphis, in our market, we've been begging for a big conference to take us, to look at us, to flirt with us for decades, right? Please pick us. At Notre Dame, they could go to any conference they want to whenever they want to. They could do anything they wanted whenever they wanted. And they can, and yet they say, no, we don't want any of you.
Yeah.
We are so independent, so big, so powerful, such a big brand that we'd rather just do our NBC deal, stay independent, and operate this way. The whole world is trying to join you guys, and we're pushing you away. That's how big of a brand that is. So are they the best team? No. Will they win? Probably not. I think what most people would tell you is the winner of tonight's college football playoff semifinal between Ohio State and Texas is probably going to be your national champion. Who knows? That's why they play the games, but that is what most people think. But television executive, you can't do better than having Notre Dame in your national championship game in year 1 of the 12-team college football playoff, particularly Notre Dame that's got all these great stories connected to it.
Yep.
The young head coach who is, I know people get sometimes frustrated when stuff like this is brought up, but it's just a fact, and it is something that is being brought up. He has a chance to become the first black man to, win the college football playoff national championship. These types of things are still important. And so you've got real storylines attached to the Fighting Irish. It's obviously a massive brand. And, given that the former Notre Dame coach left Notre Dame because he didn't think this could happen, didn't think you could do this anymore. Where the sport was moving, this can't happen at Notre Dame. That's what the former Notre Dame coach thought. The current Notre Dame coach seems to be proving otherwise.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.